up. New customers are gonna have a high expectation, and I don't know if I can handle that.
Let's call it a night, get some rest. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for a great day of training.
The next day, mixologist Terrell Trico aims to ensure that the bartenders can maintain the quality of the new cocktail without falling behind on orders.
Based on what I saw yesterday, I gotta work on your speed. I picked 3 cocktails from our
There is
specialty
so
menu.
much to tell.
You
Where
should
should
make
I
all
even
3 of those
start?
drinks in 3 minutes.
With all that
And then
we
I pour it
saw,
from the pint glass. No, you always pour it from the machine. Exactly. Top of
we
soda.
felt, this
It's pretty
planet
bad.
of ours,
3 minutes 35.
destiny, our part in it.
Okay.
Get in there.
3 minutes 31
Best to start
seconds.
at the
32,
beginning, perhaps.
33. All right, Abby, you ready? So,
Midgar, the city
now
of
Abby has me
Mako,
worried. She
ruled
cracked
by the
under the pressure
Shinra
last night with
Electric
stress
Power
test. Make sure you
Company,
have everything.
who drained the planet of its very
All right.
essence, the life stream,
Go.
and processed it for industry as Mako. Our
30
world
seconds.
was dying.
Use
So
both hands,
few
boo.
could
That's
hear their
juice.
cries for mercy.
Come on. You almost got this. You're good to go. 32, 33. Both hands for that. 2 minutes 42
Those
seconds.
who could
Perfect.
rose up in her defense.
And time.
The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche.
That is so
Among them,
awesome.
Cloud Strike,
I'm very
an
impressed.
ex-soldier
That
hired
girl
by the
you saw last
Resistance
night was not the girl
to
behind the
destroy
bars today.
Reactor 1.
She handled the pressure so much better than she did the night before.
And set direct against the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith.
John pulls Frank aside.
She
to
offered
discuss
him
the
a
market.
yellow
I want
blossom.
to show you some of the work that I'm doing. All right, great. So we got a lot of
One said to
I
symbolize
got all my
a
demographic
union.
data from ESRI. Median condo value in Fort
And
Worth was
thus was destiny
276,000, but these
set in
condos here,
motion.
300 to 450 and up.
With
You can't
Reactor
piggyback
1
on a hotel
gone,
anymore. Now you got to
Avalanche
set up a
set their
standalone
sights
business for
on
you,
Mako
right?
Reactor
That makes
5.
money as occupancy goes up and down.
Unfortunately,
That gets
they
these
were playing
5,000
right into
residential
Shinra's
companies.
hands.
tourist alone.
The
So what I've
company
done
was
is
able
I've
to
got
draw the
furniture
wool
packages
over the
coming
people's
in.
eyes.
And I'm adding seats.
That's
And
very
in the
important to
end,
me.
destroyed Sector 7,
Feel.
killing
gotta upgrade it.
thousands and laying the
So you wanna
blame
try
at
to change the name?
Avalanche's feet.
Yes.
I don't think that's a great
Their
idea.
dear friends were lost. Avalanche
There's
had
no
no
way in
time
hell
to grieve.
that John's gonna change the name.
There are
Aerith
people
had
that
struck
think
a
the place
deal
is
with
beneath them.
Shinra
I
and
have
took
to
her
elevate
into
the branding
custody.
Frank, to get you a chance to
With
fill
her
it again.
For the
capture,
people that come here,
Shinra's
they do love this
obsession
bar.
was within
We're not
reach.
talking about them.
A fabled
About me.
We're
promised
talking about the
land.
ones that don't come here.
For
What I
Aerith
have to do
was
is
the
change
last
the
of the
position to get
Setra,
the other people to come.
the ancient stewards
The
of
problem
the
is the
planet.
customers that come to
And
this
only
bar
she
are the ones that are the
could
most
guide them
forgiving.
to
And they're
paradise.
chasing the good
To
customers
save her,
away.
the
Sure you're
team
gonna find some
infiltrated
people
the
that are not
Shinra
gonna be happy
building,
with the bar?
the
Listen to
company's
me,
beating
but if I
heart.
put new furniture in here and just upgrade this bar,
was
I'm
here
leaving
that
you with a
I,
remodeled
another
bar that's going to
prisoner,
continue to lose
joined their
200 grand.
story.
I have spent so many
assisted
years,
them in
I've had
freeing
billboards.
And where did it get you? You're losing money. Here's the deal. I am going to rebrand you.
Yet during
I am
our
going to change your
flight,
logo.
we came face to
And I'm going to
face
leave you
with
in
a
a
man
place that
thought
I
dead.
know you will believe is better than where you are today.
The vaunted
This is
boy
my
hero
livelihood. You cannot mess this
suffered.
up. I don't think it's a good idea. This is my hotel, my tiki bar.
Before
I
he
just don't
stopped,
think that he's making the
Cloud's
right
folk
decision by
felt
changing the
the
name.
course of Genova,
If I'm not happy
the
with what they
cataclysm
change it
from
to,
the
because
stars,
you don't
and the
understand.
catalyst of our
I've
plight.
advertised in every single magazine, cable commercial. All of a sudden, we change the name, and you
Eventually,
confuse
we
people.
too made
Yeah, some
good
of the
our
bad things
escape.
about this place,
The
reason we
soon
want to
chief was
change, are
defeated
tied to the
and
old name,
raced
right?
toward
I think
Midgar's
we should
edge.
change name. I don't know, new place. We're starting fresh, right?
Okay.
Frank is starting to finally listen and reevaluate.
We'll see.
Yet
I
Sephiroth
rely
once
on
again
my
intervened.
staff. You know, they're the ones in the trenches. You know, actually,
Suddenly,
they know sometimes better than
deafening
me.
screams rent the air.
A day and a half of
Whispers,
relaunch.
the arbiters
John
of fate,
familiarized
descended
design
upon the
expert
city.
Nancy Hadley. The challenges ahead of her.
Oh, nice.
Look at this.
It's rotting. It's rotten.
The whole bar top.
Before their imposing wall,
It's got to be durable. It's happened in just a few years.
this was
Wet beach
destiny's
environment accelerates
crossroads.
corrosion in metal and rot in the bar top. Since
Every
the bar's
moment,
finish has
every
been
action,
penetrated,
every
the
step
inside of the
taken
bar itself
had
is
all
now a
been
breeding
as the
ground for
whisper's
fungus,
will.
bacteria, insects, and even small reptiles.
To fight them
With these
was to
organisms
break
in
free.
food beverages, and the chances of
On
contamination
the other side of
skyrocket.
fate,
I figure I get tetanus if I put my elbow on
the
this thing.
whispers
What do you think of these
undulated
TVs?
within him.
They're horrible.
Face them.
Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny.
Look at how filthy this bar is.
Fight one.
All of it needs to be done.
The
Yes,
shackles
top
of
to bottom.
destiny
This
broken.
plumbing is all leaking.
He stood
I got
before
a
the
double
unknown,
trap drain. Somebody's
a
gonna kill
world of
themselves.
boundless freedom.
Are they using this to cover the hole?
That's what they cover the drain with. Do you believe it?
It was
Challenge.
there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Weather. Torrential downpours that carried 2 inches of rain sent John's design team hours behind.
That's always safe. No way I can finish this bar with this again.
Yeah, I found. Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want?
Introducing Ned's Black Psoriasis. He thinks his flaky red patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis. It can help you get clear skin. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people take Otezla have depression, suicide thoughts, or weight loss. Your respiratory tract infection and headache may occur.
Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Look at us. We are idea machines. We don't sit back and watch. We stand up and do. So from now on, Pebbles is all about us and our amazing creations. So what are you gonna yabba dabba do next? You can show us at pebbles.com.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Now, ready to reveal the new bar to a nervous staff.
When
I'm
I got
here on the
you
Midgar
had a bar that was
Expressway.
surviving off the hotel guests only
The
during
scene
season.
is
That'll make you money
indescribable.
4 months a year, but I
Countless
gotta make you
buildings
guys
have been
money
leveled,
12 months a
and
year.
part of the road has
So you know I
collapsed.
changed the name of your bar, right?
I'm worried
The
about that
smoke
guy.
rising from the
Whole new
rubble
brand,
is
whole new name.
reminiscent of a
My
funeral
crew worked
pyre.
all night long in the worst possible
Of course,
conditions.
this
to
is
pull
only the
off.
most
And
recent
I'm
in a
incredibly
series
proud
of
it. You're
crises.
gonna be too when you see it.
Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the
You
fall
ready
of
to see
the
the bar?
I'm ready, yeah.
All right, on the count of 3, turn around.
the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai
Perfect.
and has begun investigations into the matter.
Tourists will come too. 57% of all tourists get their restaurant and drinking recommendations from a local. Are you ready to see the inside?
Ready.
All right, guys, go ahead.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow. Look at it. Look at you. Wow. Wow. I couldn't be any happier right now. I couldn't be any happier. Let's talk about some of the stuff that's going on here real quick. First of all, new bar top. We pretty much had to rebuild the entire bar from scratch for you. Remember that hole over here? The whole bar was caving in. This is solid. It's thick, and it's perfectly sealed. This is flooring, guys. It's a non-absorbent material. We won't absorb bacteria. Frank, when I got here, this was a plumbing disaster. Leaks everywhere. We didn't have the equipment we needed. Rust. So I called my friends at Arch Plumbing and Air Conditioning. They gave you this 4-compartment sink. They fixed this drain, fixed the concrete, and replumbed the entire bar.
We're ready to work.
Perfect.
Ready to work.
Remember this, baby?
Oh, yeah.
This is a refrigerator. This came from Glass Tender. And this is a great cooler. What's a red stripe? Because it's nice and cold. Feel that, baby.
I'm not just happy that we have a new bar. I feel like I have a real role, and moving
forward, I feel like we're gonna be successful.
Then, what do you think of these seating areas here? Have the old tabletops refinished them all?
I feel like Sheik of Arabia or something right now.
All new furniture, all new seating? Think of that, 60,000 a table, 15,000 a seat. Right there is your 200 grand.
This is only the most recent in a series of
seats are the best in the house.
Multiple
And those
reactor
seats
bombing,
only average
followed by the fall of the
$41 a day. So
The fall of the Sector 7
$15,000 a
plane.
year.
That tornado really did a number on the city.
$1,000 a year.
And another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
And when it rains, it pours.
As you can see, over there. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Staff races to prep the bar for the reload.
You're right.
5 minutes, guys.
That soldier armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
The question remains
Yeah.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier armed with a buster sword.
to attract.
Back over
Prince. Down. Nara. Down.
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them.
Beach Club floods with new customers. The bar and the kitchen are slammed.
This way.
Is this like a alternate universe?
So that the
Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. We're taking off.
Nails, how we doing?
We're good, sir. We're good.
Right now, we're running about 15 minutes extra time. Not bad, guys. Hang in there, Barry. Tonight we're working busy with the stress test.
Here's the play. We're chilling.
Barry handled it well, and everybody else got a lot.
Right, we'll be some breaks already, okay?
Before we're going out in traveling action, look good, tasting good, boys are moving, Barry's delegating, Bobby's right behind him, everybody's working as a team. I'll be honest with you, this kid hasn't been this in a long time, baby.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Cracking under the pressure. Abby was my biggest concern, and she's rising to the occasion. She's multifaceted. She has a tab. She's looking out. She's reading. She's taking care of them many drinks at a time. I'm so proud of her. Awesome job, baby. I'm not crying this time. I'm smiling.
I'm really proud of you. They got it deep, but they held their own. I want you to go back there for now and look at me and say, Mike, I'm proud of you. So you actually
messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith.
Last year, more than 5,000 failing bars nationwide closed their doors for good. If things don't change soon, January, Fells Point will become another statistic. In 2009, college frat buddies Murphy and Joel Galan decided to open up a bar on a whim.
Every guy thinks about opening a bar once with their buddy while drinking. We sit at a bar and we just go around talking about how we can do this, why don't we do this? Okay, let's do it.
Despite having no bar or restaurant experience, it successfully launched J.A. Murphy by offering dirt cheap drinks.
The very first happy hour was $1.50 mixed drinks and $1 shot.
For the first year, the low prices worked. Scores of locals flocked to the bar. J.A.'s was named best happy hour in the area.
Seeing
and
as
the
we've
bar
got the
raked in
time,
$12,000
the rest of us about you and your buddy
Everything we
Sephiroth.
did just worked.
Sure.
With no effort.
If
I
Tifa
can't
doesn't
really
mind.
describe it. I have a terrible business
Me?
model. It just worked.
Yeah,
Keith took
no
over the
problem.
day-to-day bar operation, while Joel managed the books.
It all started 5 years ago.
But Keith and Joel was acting
16
as
at the
obsessed.
There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. The little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth.
It's actually a lot of binge drinking.
I couldn't believe my
come to
luck.
this bar to get drunk.
Well, by the belligerent clientele, Keith and Joel let the bar fall to them.
This bar smelled like if you mix balls and cheesecake and a porta potty
It's really coming down,
together,
huh?
that's what this bar smelled like.
Compounding the bar's problems, Joel
Hey, man.
embraced that and
Feeling any better?
alienated the staff.
Joel does not
I'm good.
about his employees, and in all honesty,
Sure don't look it.
Joel, in one word, it would be cold. It's very cold. Just
Wish I
not
could help, but I've never been motion sick.
Simple just
Sorry.
Joel forced Murphy's manager, Mark, to quit.
Ready to
Start
do
her
this?
own bar right around the corner.
Yeah, you
Leaving
bet.
J.A.'s with no active management.
Joel took advantage of employees and hurt a lot of feelings. I decided it was time to do something for me, and that was that.
When she told me she was going to leave, I said, do not take any of my employees with you, and we will be fine forever.
Mark approached Murphy's key staff members and actively lured customers away from
Rein it in.
Joel.
It hurt that
Sorry.
they went. It hurt that she took them.
No can do.
Customers, mounting business costs, and money lost on cheap drinks. J.A. Murphy's is now
Say,
hemorrhaging $5,000
I'd like to be
each
briefed
week.
on the mission at some
Keith
point.
and Joel are drowning in debt.
Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right
Keith
now.
and Joel have agreed to pull back the doors, bust open the books, and make a call for help.
Finally make first.
Bar
What do they do? Call a ceasefire with Utah.
Running a bar is
Stealing my
not
shot at
just
glory.
business. It's a
I didn't
science.
join soldier to be inherently great. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
No one knows more about bar science than John.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor.
The last 36 years, John has transformed
Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fells Point, Maryland. This small waterfront community outside of Baltimore is home to more than 120
Job's a
bars
job,
and
I guess.
restaurants crammed into a 76-acre area.
Where is it?
Boasting the greatest concentration of bars and pubs in the city.
Nibelheim.
If you want to have a successful bar in Fells Point, you better stand out.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
One thing that stands out about J.A.
Got some fiends in our
It's
dwell.
its deplorable state. With 119 other attractive options to grab a drink and a meal,
Let's go.
customers have been easily bypassing this dilapidated dive. Desperate to return Murphy to the success it once knew, Joel and Keith have called in world-renowned bar expert John Tapper. Joining John for recon is his daughter and expert bartender Sam.
Here it is.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Here's what we got. This is key. And here's the partner, Joel. Now show them again. Joel. J.A. stands for acting.
Wow.
Let me show you how bad this place is. Hey, you know I love my elbow.
Wait in the
My
truck.
cousin and I went out
No
rescuing
way,
today.
I got this.
One moment of viewing your so-called famous Inception shot. Let's just say it was our first and only drink. It was way too strong to make it the most spectacular thing, but just trouble and a little joy.
You hear me one drink? That truck already leaving? Exactly.
I went to January, but we got to Nacho's the fire breach. I was consumer element. You good?
Got it.
Okay, I'll see you in about an hour.
Sam heads into J.A. Murphy, a 3,000 square foot space with a congested front bar area with one service station, a separate game room, and a large dining room that sits
He was in a
unused.
different league from the rest of us.
Got it.
Awesome.
In addition to the cameras that have been following J.A. Murphy's staff, hidden cameras have been placed around the bar for Sam's recon, as John observes outside.
That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
My first impression when I walked in, I've
It
never
all
seen
started
something
in the
as filthy
fall.
and disgusting. And
Something
the
was
smell in
wrong
this
with the
bar was
reactor.
gross.
And the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse.
Oh, yeah, we need to start off like that.
People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
The guy sitting next to me ordered an suction bomb, which is a shot inside of a shot inside of a shot, all in a pitcher. You're supposed to finish it in 10 seconds or less, and you get it for free. Which promotes binge drinking.
1, 2, 3.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents, though, right?
And he was hammered afterwards. I had to
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father.
Oh there. Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting it.
3 minutes, 7, 1.
3.
All right, we got
That's cross-contamination.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Washing your hands in the middle. It's all cross-contaminated.
How's that 3 minutes timed? Pretty decent?
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
I know people are going to get sick, and I get angry.
That causes salmonella poisoning, and I am not going to let them serve anyone else.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
There you go. I'm going in now to fix it. I hate starting a rescue so angrily. But when I see raw chicken mixed with cooked product and know people are going to get sick, I can't contain myself. I had to go in right then and there and stop it. You Joel? I'm John Patrick.
He's right behind the bar, or maybe in the kitchen.
Let's just stand back here.
Pete, I'm John Patrick. Hi, John. How are you?
Let's go in there for me. I have never been so angry before. They nearly got my daughter sick tonight. Hello. My name is John. What's yours?
Tammy.
Tammy, I watched you pick up raw chicken all night in your hand and then touch cooked food. Do you know how bad that is?
What the hell do I do?
How dare you pick up raw chicken and then pick up cheese with your hand, pick up crab with your hand, pick up spices with your hand. Shame on you! I have never seen anything like this before. How many times have you picked up raw chicken? Have you ever washed your hands?
Yes.
Besides myself. Is this funny to you? What's the deal?
Didn't see it?
You didn't see it. She's touching raw chicken and she's not even washing her hands. Don't you know that's wrong?
That was it. You do know it's wrong, yeah? You don't give it. You give it.
No, you don't care. You're not doing anything about it.
Okay. All right.
Somebody who is irresponsible like you against patience and doesn't give a fuck. That's right, like you.
1 second.
You like a... Oh, you don't think you want what? You know you're... Right. Some people will know you're an asshole when I walk out of here. You're gonna get sued for this. Take that food, throw it away. Throw it all away. Shut it down. Nobody is.
Is lowering your shrinking
I'm eager to talk to him too, but now's not the time.
I personally see crime scene photos. Better. I have ideas.
Soon these troubles will be a thing of the past.
Premieres tonight, 10/9 Central on CBS. And streaming on Paramount Plus.
You're only using facial moisturizer in the morning. Did you know the best time for skin renewal is at night? Add Olay Retinol 24 to your nighttime skincare routine. It combines hydrating moisturizers with powerful retinoids to renew millions of surface skin cells while you sleep. Plus, it hydrates better than a $100 retinol cream. Wake up to smoother, younger-looking skin with Olay Retinol 24. Learn more at Olay.com. This has been ManyFacts for Olay.
Ah, Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. How you've grown.
Yeah? Okay, there's bandages in the cabinet.
I gotta catch a glimpse of some.
Grab two.
Be sure to rest up tonight. Got a long day tomorrow.
Fells Point, Maryland. This small waterfront community outside of Baltimore is home to more than 120 bars and restaurants crammed into a 76-acre area, boasting the greatest concentration of bars and pubs in the city. If you want to have a successful bar in Fells Point, you better stand out. But the only thing that stands out about J.A. Murphy's is its deplorable state. With
So how did it feel being back up
attractive
there?
options to grab a drink and a meal, customers have been easily
I don't know.
bypassing this dilapidated
Nostalgic,
dive.
I guess?
Desperate
After
to
2 years
return
away
Murphy's to
and
the
all that.
success it once knew, Joel and Keith have called in world-renowned bar expert John Tapper. Joining John for recon is his daughter and expert bartender Sam.
There it is. Contamination. She's touching raw chicken and then cooked food without washing her hands in the middle.
John decides to confront the cook and the owners about their negligence.
Shame on you! Take that food, throw it away. Throw it all away. Shut it down. Nobody in. Clean this damn kitchen. I'm the out of here. Come on, back. Don't eat anything here. Don't eat the frickin' fruit. And I'm not kidding. You will get sick. I could rescue any bar, but there might be some people that I can't rescue. Keith is getting people sick, and he doesn't care. I am not going to let him put Sam's health in jeopardy, or anyone else's for that matter.
I tried to wash my hands, so it's not like I was purposely didn't wash my hands.
Goodness! Is that you, Maybe you don't feel it's like dirty person.
Please make it down, say what's going to go. ASAP. I was so pissed last night, so I'm going to go into this bar this morning, and I'm going to find out if they actually did it or not. John, Daniel, grab a seat, guys. Let's talk for a minute. Let me start by saying I'm not going to rescue you by screaming and yelling and ranting and raving like I did last
A soldier.
My daughter was in here last
you
night,
are?
man. You understand me?
Rashard Sangan. A humble
Guys,
traveler
getting
of the
people
world.
sick, man. That is not
And teacher
cool.
of
I'm not
martial
gonna help
arts to the
somebody
youth.
who does that. And when you get people sick when you knew better, that's negligent. What do you say?
It is negligent, but it's more ignorance, and it starts from the top.
It's negligence.
I feel like
Well
neglect
done,
term is.
but lacking
What's
malice.
your word?
It's just
You
a
need to
word.
bulk up.
That's it's a big word.
Who asked
I
you?
need you to be responsible, man. I needed to infuriate you when it happened.
You know,
You
I
learn a lot
should have
from
known
me.
that it was happening. Clearly, I don't know enough.
Pass.
It's embarrassing, and it's
Don't be
horrifying
shy.
that you're
I have
here.
many pupils
You
your
shouldn't have to
age.
be here. If the
At last
kitchen's
count.
going the right way,
100?
yeah, I won't be wasting your time.
28.
To come here. And I apologize. I can assure you that not
In
only
fact,
do I care,
one of them
all
is
my
from this
household,
very
every
village.
person here does, because they wouldn't have dealt with their storm this was
Perhaps you know her.
they didn't care.
Okay, well, let's start over
Tifa.
right, okay? So, guys, this is a business of responsibility.
Keith is
A
taking
real
a lot of
talent,
shots.
that one.
I'm not
She'll go
sorry
far.
for it, really. But I just don't want to get yelled at, so I don't try to chime in.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say
trained her?
for yourself?
I didn't know.
I didn't.
So, you stood there quietly last night as I beat the out of him, putting all the blame on you, and you're the guy that trained him. Okay, so Joel, don't just stand there and blame him. I'm blaming you for this too.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest
We did
fights.
lose our two main bartenders to open their own place.
What I heard is that
Should
you
you
were
need
such
my
an
help,
asshole.
just say the
And
word.
that the J.A. Murphys on this sign is jackass, right? For you, Erica. And that you chased these people out of here. J.A. Murphy's general manager, Markham, left them 5 months ago, opened a bar around the corner, stole their customers, and gutted them because Joel was an ass. What do you guys think? Was there an attitude problem?
From my perspective, having a customer come tell me, why is your owner an ass? What am I supposed to say?
So you've heard that?
Yeah, several times.
Have you heard it too? Have you heard it? Obviously, your presence in this place seems to be a negative factor. You guys can't make your bar successful. Only your people can. Because if they believe you care, they're going to work for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta figure out what to do with Joel. Right now, he's not a hospitality guy. People don't like him. I've got to get him to smile, shake his
Don't make any trouble
There's
for...
no place for assholes in hospitality.
Everyone,
The other thing
please!
when you sell an exception, drink. If you sell them a second drinks,
Huh? You went to my
and after
place?
one exception, you're beyond the legal blood alcohol level.
An exception
I
bomb
figured you might
consists
be
of
there.
5 ounces of alcohol. That is more than 3 times a standard serving consumed in about 10 seconds. In nearly all instances, this dangerous combination is enough to spike anyone's blood alcohol level beyond the legal limit.
Guys, I gotta turn this bar from a drunk fest
Remember
into
my
a place where
cat?
people come and
Her
make
name
money.
was
Bars are
Fluffy,
about
I
rent to
think.
stay.
Yeah. She was always
We should come up with a
disappearing.
drinks program that's
And that day
profitable,
was no
fun,
different.
around an environment that makes people come here and stay for 2 hours. You guys make more money, costs are better, and we win. If I can lift this bar and make it fun rather than cheap, people will come here and Keith and Joel will make money. That's my task. Whenever 2 fraternity brothers get together when you're drunk one night and decide to open a bar, this is what happens. But you're not in college anymore, are you?
No.
You're big boys now.
Absolutely.
It's time to run a business, right, guys?
Now that John has leveled with the staff, he calls in his experts to get this bar back on track. To infuse a sense of fun in the bar that doesn't revolve around binge drinking, John brings in flair mixologist Chris Cardone. Chris is a top bartender in Teller's Chop House in New York and is an award-winning flair mixologist. By teaching the staff flair, Chris will help elevate the bar to a responsible
You
party
went into my
atmosphere.
room?
Before you get to work, Chris must assess the bartender's working environment.
You see the stickiness all around there? Fruit flies can go in there, they can lay eggs.
You
and next
went
thing
through
you know,
my stuff?
somebody's drinking that. The fact that this thing is so sticky and this beer
If
is
that's your idea
warm,
of a joke,
foamy,
I'm not laughing.
nasty,
Yeah,
drink
me
it.
neither.
Knock yourself
Come
out.
on, Cloud.
How's that
I
taste?
know you better than
It
this.
doesn't taste good. Good, you showed you had balls. You don't want to clean, but at least you have balls. Fair enough. All right, while I'm standing here, shot glasses. Does that look clean to you? How about that? When was the last time that was clean? And a good scrub. Okay? And the only reason I don't have more on there is it's taped on. It won't come
Did you
off.
actually play
This
it?
bar is a disaster, and it's your fault. Nobody gives... Nobody! It's bull. You can't blame it on anybody else. That's bull. That's complete weird. Right? You see the maggots that are actually underneath that bar? There's maggots under there. Maggots. You're telling me that maggot right there is not going to crawl through a hole, go into that glass, and then you're going to pour into a tap or pour a drink into it. That is disgusting. We don't have anything to clean with.
We put our own money into cleaning products so many times before.
You put your own money into
Yes,
cleaning
we have
products.
bought cleaning products
So where
for
are
other
they now?
bartenders.
They run out, and then we don't feel like spending our money anymore.
Yes, of course. This thing looks like it hasn't been touched in a year.
I have no idea what it is.
You don't even know what it is. Do you know what it is? It's what you use to clean the bar. We can't even begin to train or even reorganize the bar and get it to be a functioning bar with how filthy it is. I saw things that made me want to throw up.
For the kitchen, John brings in Chef Brian Duffy. Brian is a renowned Irish chef from Philadelphia, known for his adventurous take on simple cuisine. If anyone can turn around J.A. Murphy's
Where'd
failing
you learn to
kitchen,
do that?
it's Chef
Hey,
Duffy.
you gotta play for us sometime.
Work. Chef
Well,
Duffy must
shit.
assess the
You're a
current
work of
state of the
many
kitchen.
talents.
What works in here and what doesn't work, okay?
The freezer. It wasn't keeping temperature,
Okay?
and so they just decided to unplug it and leave it there. And
Where's your freezer now? And that's not a freezer.
I have to put frozen food in the refrigerator because our freezer is broken, which means that it goes bad.
Now, my biggest concern
Then I stopped on my
with
mark.
things like this,
Not that it matters.
you know what that is?
Sure it does.
Probably
I
mouse
want to
food.
hear what happened.
Okay.
Me
so that
too.
is a mouse dropping.
Yeah.
I've been in and out of restaurants since
Go
I was
on.
14 years old. I have seen things that would make your skin turn. But I'll tell you what, this place is as screwed up as it can possibly get. It's disgusting. The fact that you guys are still open shocks me. I gotta get, you know what? Tapper!
My dad
I gotta
died
get you in
when I
here,
was a
bud.
kid.
What's going on?
So after I
Well,
left for Midgard,
if
she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other
Complete
in
and utter
2 years.
disregard for the basics of food sanitation.
First
So
time.
many violations happening.
And
Did
last.
you know you had mouse droppings in here?
I'll
This
be
is
right
the inside
there.
of your system. Oh. The grease that builds up in the hood. I didn't even know that existed. That's probably
Is
never been
that
cleaned.
you?
This is the grease that drips
Hey.
down onto the food.
Welcome
Can
home.
you serve food in this kitchen?
Come in.
No.
Let me
Is that
get a good
acceptable
look
to you?
at you.
Is that acceptable to you? Unacceptable. Guys, roll up your
My,
sleeves. 'Cause you're
my.
gonna
So
clean
that's
this
what
kitchen.
they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do
Yes,
clean
take a
up
look in there.
nice.
Oh my God. Oh, it was
I've never
unbelievable.
been so proud.
I have no kitchen experience. I don't know what the hell a
The
kitchen
man
is.
you've
You know, it's
become.
I just don't know.
Women
what
must
the
be
fuck I'm
hounding
doing.
you day
And
and
haven't for
night.
3 years.
Cleanest place.
Not really.
Man,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
there's
make
all
this
kinds of
staff clean this
temptations
bar.
in the
It's
big city.
disgusting.
Before John's experts can even
I'd feel a
begin
lot better
training
if I
the
knew
staff,
you'd found a
they
good
must
girl.
clean the filthy
Wanted to make
bar.
sure you didn't get into trouble.
This is what happens when you just let it go.
I can take care of myself.
Keep going.
An
As soon as I
older, more
realized
mature
that we have to
girl
pull
that could
the
get you on the
freezer
straight
out,
and
it hasn't
narrow
worked
and tell
in
you when you're
months.
being
I
a
could
silly
feel it in my
goose.
bones that there was going to be something back there.
That's the perfect type for you,
All
I'd
right.
say.
Is that insulation or are those bones?
They are
That's
feeding
probably
you
never been
properly,
cleaned.
aren't they?
Honestly.
Oh, Cloud.
Hold on,
But
in
you
here real
know,
quick.
Cloud.
It's just insulation, I hope.
Wouldn't you agree,
That's
Cloud?
right there. What is
You're my
that?
son.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
So, you give eye exams.
I give fresh starts.
Wait
Did
a
I help?
second. You two were
That's
neighbors?
priceless.
We
Little
were,
dog
but
saves vision.
it's not like we hung out
Hero
that much.
Owl
We
saves
had
money.
our reasons.
Not just better items. American best.
Reasons. And most of them had to do with you.
Thank you so much for coming all the way out here.
How do soldiers? Good night.
Leave these men in peace. They can rest up for tomorrow.
Better get a good night's sleep.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
I thought I was doing everything right. I ate
Didn't
right.
really notice at
I
the
went to
time.
the gym.
But
I ran every
looking
day.
back, all the
I
signs were
smoked
there.
menthol cigarettes
From the
because I
moment we
thought they were
arrived,
healthier. Menthol
Sephiroth
cigarettes
just
didn't
wasn't
seem as
himself.
harsh. When
I mean, what you
surgeons
looking at?
open your chest at age 44 because of heart disease from smoking, you learn quickly
This
there
landscape.
is no healthy cigarette.
Huh?
Menthol cigarettes are just as damaging
I could
as
swear
other
I've
cigarettes.
seen it before.
You can quit. For free help, text quit now.
You
to
okay?
33888.
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early.
Cleaning your dog's teeth can be hard,
You should get some rest.
but not with Greenie's dental treats.
All right,
Greenies.
will do.
Big health a treat.
I feel like royalty. I have to date with a guy every night of the week.
This is the real deal.
Hey, we're lost.
Nice.
You are a sexy woman.
Going to Rome, baby. This is sweet. Nothing ever been like that.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. I was too excited, too nervous.
The family's still up. All episodes now streaming.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Contamination. She's touching
Why?
raw chicken and then cooked food without washing her hands in the middle.
John decides
I
to
was
confront the
surprised
cook and
too.
the owners about their negligence.
Shame on you! Take that food, throw it away. Throw it all away. Shut it down. Nobody in.
That was years ago.
Clean this damn kitchen.
She's
I'm
old enough
out
to
of here.
make her own decisions now.
Could come back. Don't eat anything here. Don't eat the frickin' fruit. And I'm not kidding. You will get sick.
We leave once our
I
guide
can
arrives.
rescue any bar, but there might
Yes,
be
sir.
some people that I can't rescue. Keith is getting people
Brian!
sick, and he doesn't
Sir,
care.
I must
am not gonna let
insist
him
that
put
I take
Sam's
you up
health
about
in jeopardy,
my daughter
or
is-
anyone else's for that matter.
I
Tifa,
tried to wash my hands,
you can still back
so
out.
it's not
You
like
don't
I
have to do
was
this.
I'm going, and that's
purposely
that.
wash my hands.
There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Hey, buddy, why don't you
Pumpkin.
throw his food?
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
I was so pissed last night. I'm gonna go into this bar this morning, and I'm gonna find out if they actually give it
For
or
her
not.
posterity, sir?
Not today.
Privacy guys are fucking.
Can you talk to him?
Let me start by saying I'm not gonna rescue you. by
Please,
screaming
Sephiroth.
down
It meant a lot to us.
It's
My
just
daughter
one
was
photo.
here last night.
Come on. Where's the harm in that?
You understand me being angry? Guys, we're getting people sick, man. That is not cool. I'm not gonna help
Fair.
somebody, Keith, who does that. And when you get people sick when you knew better, that's negligent. What do you say?
It is negligent, but it's more ignorance.
Say
and
cheese.
It stops from the top.
It's
Sounds like you
negligence.
were having
I
a
feel
good
like
time.
neglect term is.
Yeah.
What's your word?
It's just a word.
Guess
I
we
don't.
will.
It's a big word. I need you to be responsible, man. I needed to infuriate you when it happened.
You know, I should
The
have.
reactor was halfway up Mount Nebo.
Clearly, I don't know enough.
I was looking
It's
forward to
embarrassing,
breathing that crisp,
and it's
clean mountain
horrifying
air again.
that you're even here, John. You shouldn't have to be here. If the kitchen was going the right way, yeah, I wouldn't be wasting your time asking you to come here. And I apologize. I can assure you that not only do I care with all my heart and soul, but every person here does, because they wouldn't have dealt with their storm this place has become the last few months that they didn't care.
Okay, man, well, let's start over right, okay? So, guys, this is a business of responsibility.
Keith is taking a lot of shots. I feel kind of sorry for him, really. I just don't like to yell at, so I don't try to chime in there.
Who trained her?
I didn't.
So, you stood there quietly last
You
night.
probably
saying,
already
"Keep
know
it
this,
out of him."
but our reactor's the
Putting
first
all
of
the
its
blame on
kind.
you, and you're the
It
guy who
really
trained
put
him.
Mount Nebo on the
Hey,
map.
Joel, don't
I've seen
just stand there and blame him.
every time.
I'm blaming you for this, too.
But none with such a breathtaking
Talk
view.
to me. What's going
Who
on?
could tire
We
of
did
it?
lose
Everyone,
our 2 big
eventually.
bartenders. It's open now, please.
What I heard is that you were
Man,
such an
I
ass.
wish I could go on trips all
And
over
that
the world
J.A.
like you
Murphy's
guys.
on this sign is jackass, right? For you.
I think you mean business
And that
trips,
you chased
which are
people
no
out of
fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
J.A.
That's so
Murphy's
cool.
general manager, Marco, left them 5 months ago, opened a bar around the corner, stole their customers, and gutted them because Joel was an ass. What do you guys think? Is there an attitude problem?
From my perspective, having a customer come tell me, why is your owner an ass? Well, what am I supposed to say?
So you've heard that?
Several times.
Have you heard it, Joe? Have you heard it? Obviously, your presence in this place seems to be a negative factor. You guys
Everything
can't
okay?
make them more
Not
successful.
going too fast for you, am I?
Because
Of course
they
not.
believe you care for
We're
the
just
one
trying to
person.
pace ourselves is all.
I gotta
But I
figure out
thought
what
you
to
guys
do
were in a
with Joel.
hurry.
Right now,
Even
he's not
so,
a hospitality guy.
you'll
You
burn
don't like
yourself
him.
out running
I've
like
gotta
that.
get him to
I'm
smile.
not even close
shake
to
a
burned
few
out.
hands. There's
Not
no
with all the
place for
training
ass
I've had.
in hospitality.
Guess you really are the best there is.
The other thing that I was really pissed at, when you sell an Inception drink, if you sell him a second drink, what's your advice? After one Inception, you're beyond the legal blood alcohol level.
An Inception bomb consists of 5 ounces of alcohol. That is more than 3 times the standard serving consumed in about 10 seconds. In nearly all instances, this dangerous combination is enough to spike anyone's blood alcohol level beyond the legal limit.
Guys, I gotta turn this bar from a drunk fest into a place where people come and you make money. Bars are about length of stay. We're gonna come up with a drinks program that's profitable, fun, around an environment that makes people come here and stay for 2 hours. You guys make more money, costs are better.
Seen those near the village, and they're
If I
not
can lift this
nice.
bar and make it fun,
What do
rather
you
than
think?
cheap, people will come here and Keith and Joel will make
I think I
money.
got this.
That's my task.
Then they're all yours.
Whenever two
Copy
fraternity
that.
brothers get together when they're drunk one night and decide to open a bar, this is what happens. You're not in college anymore, are you? No. Think about it now. I know what it is, right?
Alan and John and some of his staff. All success now gets it more than that on track.
Let's finish this.
Doesn't fall for a mistake. Blair mixologist Chris, the top bartender, and Teller's child
You're done.
By teaching the set Blair, Chris will help elevate the bar to a responsible party
That was
atmosphere.
awesome.
Before you get to
You
work,
think?
Chris must
If this
assess
is
the
how it's going to
bartender's
be,
working environment.
there doesn't
See
seem
the
much point in me
stickiness all
fighting.
around there? Fruit flies can go in there, they can lay
guess
eggs,
not.
and next thing you know,
You
somebody's
leave it all to
drinking
me,
it. The
huh?
fact that this thing is so sticky,
Don't mind
and
if
this
I do.
beer is warm, foamy, nasty, go ahead, drink it. Knock yourself out. How's that taste?
Doesn't taste good.
Good, you showed you had balls. You don't want to clean, but at least you have balls. Fair enough. All right, while I'm standing here, shot glasses, does that look clean to you? How about that? When was the last time that was clean? And a good scrub? Okay?
Take it away.
And the only reason I don't have to worry about space won't come off. This bar is a disaster and it's full. Nobody.
Let's finish. See ya.
You can't blame it on anybody else. That's clear. Alright?
You're done. Bye. Piece of cake.
Maggots. You're telling me that maggot right there is not going to crawl through a hole, go into that glass, and then you're going to pour into a cap or pour a drink in it. That is disgusting.
We don't have anything to clean with. We put our own money into cleaning products so many times before.
You put your own money into
Yeah,
cleaning
we have
products.
bought cleaning products.
So where are our money?
Is that
We
my
run
gun?
out, and then we don't feel like spending our money anymore.
Yes, we do. This thing looks like it hasn't been touched in a year.
I have no idea what it is.
You don't even know what it is. You know what it is? You clean the bar. We can't even begin to train or even reorganize the
Come
bar.
on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
I saw things that made me want to throw up.
From the
Just
kitchen,
you watch.
John brings in Chef Brian Duffy. Brian is a renowned Irish chef in Philadelphia, known for his adventurous take on simple cuisine and anyone who can turn around J.A. Murphy's failure. It's Chef Duffy. Before he begins work, Chef Duffy wants to assess the current state of the kitchen.
What works in here and what doesn't work? Okay?
Freezer. It wasn't even temperature.
Okay?
And so they just
Steady.
decided to unplug it and leave it there.
Where's the freezer now? That's not a freezer.
I have to put frozen food in the refrigerator because our freezer means that it goes fast.
Now, my biggest concern with things like this, you know what that is?
Probably mouse food.
So that is a mouse drop. I've been in and out of restaurants since I was 14 years old. I have seen things that would make your skin
Let's
hurt.
finish.
But I'll tell you what, this place is screwed up and impossible.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
The fact that you guys are still open shocks me. I gotta get, you know what? Tap her! I gotta get in here, bud. What's going on? Well, the mouse drop. Oh, wow. Complete and utter disregard for the basics of food sanitation.
Hostile.
So many violations happening. Show you a mouse drop in here. This is inside your system. Oh. That's probably not really clean. This is the grease that drips down onto the food. Can you serve food in this kitchen? Is that acceptable to you? Is that acceptable to you? Guys,
You're done.
oh my God! Oh, it was unbelievable. I have no kitchen experience. I worked in the kitchen for 3 years. Please. Man, why did I make this stair clean this bar? It's disgusting.
Before John's expertise begins,
Let's
They
finish
must
this.
believe them guilty. That's what happens when you let it go. Push. Keep going. As soon as I realized we have to pull the freezer out because it hasn't worked in months, I could feel it in my bones that there was going to be something back there. All right. They're inflating or those bones? That's probably never inflated, honestly. Hold on, be in there real quick. It's just installation, I hope. I'm pretty sure that's rat right there. What is that? Yeah.
I got the rest.
I could feel it in my bones that there was going to be something back there. All right. That's inflation or those bones?
They still have a long way to go.
There's a dead rat.
Shall we pick up the pace?
You guys had a dead rat in
Not
your
unless
kitchen.
we
That's 6 months
absolutely
old.
have to.
Disgusting.
Our guide might not be so lucky next
That's why
time.
you don't sell any food.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys?
Because I had seen dead rats before.
I'll be careful.
It wasn't a shock to me. You gotta take care of this. You gotta do it. There's no option.
Cool.
This has gotta
See you at the
change.
reactor.
I'm embarrassed that we ever produced one plate out of this kitchen. I don't know what I can say about it. It's my mess.
In 8 hours, John will open J.A. Murphy's for a soft opening. Before he does, John shows Keith and Joel how to position their business in a crowded marketplace.
So let's talk about the market. It's home to 120 restaurants and pubs in a 76-acre area. The median age of Fells Point is about 35 years old, and a lot of college kids come to this area. So I gotta make a bar that fits a 35-year-old and is not uncool with a 23-year-old. You with me, guys? You know what this is.
That's Marcus Bar.
That's Marcus Bar. Thought much too close, guys. This is one competitive place. Gotta make them want to come here rather than competition. I'm putting in a simple menu you can understand. So I was pretty concerned, guys. So what I wanted to do
You
was
want
It's
on now.
Been a master bartender from the hottest bars in Miami and Los Angeles.
Bickerton? Mixing glass.
There are only 4 hours.
It's on now.
My favorite drink is the marshmallow arena.
Piece of cake.
An ounce and a quarter of that. Then we're gonna look it up. We're gonna throw some Jose Cuervo in there. We got a quarter ounce of that. 3/4 lemon juice. We're gonna do half an ounce of triple sec. So whatever. Marshmallow vodka will go with lime juice. But it does. It's all good.
So, you guys get back behind the bar, set up some glasses, and we'll see what you guys can do. And we're training Rich, Stan, and Katie in how to keep their eyes on their guests and interact with them while they're making their drinks. But we're also going to teach them to be entertainers. We're going to make sure that while these guests are also getting their drinks, they're having a good time and they're watching some show. Wow. Wow. You looked up at me, you took your eyes off the drink, you spilled half of it on the bar.
They can't pour. They can't pour upside, like, not even probably.
Now we're talking.
Come on, girl, be faster.
She's telling me I might have a big problem.
Not McDonald came in here to
Call
test
fire.
possible leak. And it's gas.
I gotta talk to everybody. That was downstairs.
Calling ice.
Swear to God, I have to vacate this building right now, and nobody can come back till we fix it. Now, at this moment in time, all of us are. Dead serious, guys. Grab your stuff, leave the building now. Let's do it. Just get out of here quickly. This is horrible news, and I think that y'all might be
Well, that's that.
All right, I have no soft opening. I have no idea what I can time we make a step forward, we should make a step back.
I feel frustrated. I had no idea that it was a structural issue, and I'm actually, I'm speechless.
We're not going to have dogs walked over tonight, guys. It can't happen. The building is condemned.
It's getting towards the end of the month. If I don't have a job, I can't pay my bills.
At this point, I mean, I don't know if I will have a job.
I'm upset because I have 3 kids at home, and I don't know when it's going to be reopening, and I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Until our structural engineers get this together, I got to solve this for you. Good night.
Hey! Not that way!
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay. Remodel, but I'm not because of structural problems.
After shutting down the bar and sending the staff home, John brings in structural engineers to assess the state of the condemned building to see if it's even salvageable.
This morning I woke up feeling like it was the end of the world. At this point, structural thing is all I think about. I'm not even sure John can save us now.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guy. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off the cliff. Lead on.
Yes!
And then my grand slam, I signed a ball for you. And it says, Papa, I love you. Or, secretly, it's not me everything about baseball.